Good morning. It's the 27th of February, 2024, and you're tuned in to Hot Topic and Fresh News. We've got some crucial updates for you. Life in Gaza continues to be marked by struggle and resilience amidst the ongoing Israel-Gaza war. We hear from individuals living in the region, such as Dr. Haya Hijazi, a gynecologist who has been forced to flee her home in Tal al-Hawa. Despite her own dire circumstances, Dr. Haya is providing free consultations to women and gathering donations to purchase medicines and sanitary products. Young Nagam Atef Mezied, a 22-year-old medical student, is volunteering as a doctor, even as her own family limits meals to one per day due to high food prices. In the latest updates on the Israel-Gaza war, the number of Palestinian casualties continues to rise, while Israel faces global opposition to expanding their offensive. Ceasefire negotiations persist, but as of now, a resolution still seems far off. Meanwhile, connectivity issues make it difficult for Gazans to share their stories with the larger world. Conditions for displaced Palestinians remain harsh, with around 1 million living in squalid makeshift shelters in Rafah. We will continue to bring you more stories from individuals living in these conditions, shedding light on the human impact of this war. The situation is ever evolving, so stay tuned for more updates. Hello, everyone. As always, I'm your host, Emily.
And I'm David, here to provide some additional insights.
We're here together on Hot Topic and Fresh News, keeping you up to date with the latest news. Remember to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode. Now, let's get straight to the hot topics. Just to recap for those just tuning in, we've been discussing the challenging conditions in Gaza amidst the ongoing Israel-Gaza war. Dr. Haya Hijazi, a gynecologist, and Nagam Atef Mezied, a 22-year-old medical student, are among the many individuals enduring hardship, yet showing remarkable resilience. Ceasefire negotiations are underway, but no resolution is in sight. The rising number of casualties and the opposition to Israel's offensive expansion are causing a global uproar. 1 million displaced Palestinians are living in squalid conditions in Rafah, a reality that demands our attention. So, what are your thoughts on these developments?
It's heartbreaking. The strength of individuals like Dr. Hijazi and young Nagam is truly commendable amidst such adversity.
It is indeed. The situation remains fluid with many complexities. Let's continue.
Can you tell us more about the living conditions in Gaza?
It's quite dire. Take Dr. Haya Hijazi, who starts every day searching for clean water and food. She uses her medical skills to provide free consultations and is active in getting donations for essential supplies.
I heard that the medical facilities are still functioning properly, right?
Unfortunately, that's not entirely accurate. Many hospitals and medical facilities have been targeted and destroyed. This has led to a severe lack of medical services and supplies.
But I read somewhere that the current situation is actually an orchestrated plan by a foreign government for a major takeover of Gaza.
That's just speculation and has not been verified by any credible news source. It's important to be cautious of misinformation. We should only trust information from sources known for their accurate and unbiased reporting.
You're right. I apologize for spreading unverified information. I'll be more mindful in the future.
It's okay. Let's continue. With the Israel-Gaza conflict nearing its 5th month, the developments have been distressing. Nearly 29,700 people have lost their lives, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. An offensive in Rafah is being threatened unless all hostages are released by the 10th of March, which coincides with the beginning of Ramadan.
How's the international community reacting to this offensive?
There's significant global opposition. 13 of 15 countries at the UN voted for an immediate ceasefire. Unfortunately, the resolution was vetoed by the US and the UK abstained.
Are there any steps being taken to achieve ceasefire?
Yes, there are ongoing talks of a ceasefire deal, with negotiations reportedly taking place in Paris. Israel is also sending a delegation to Qatar for this purpose. President Biden has expressed his hope for a ceasefire by next Monday.
Can you tell us more about how these events are affecting the lives of the residents?
Certainly. Many Gazans are trying to survive amidst the intense bombardment. For example, Dr. Haya Hijazi, a gynecologist, has been displaced from her home and is now living in a tent on the Egypt-Rafah border. Similarly, Nagama Tef Mezied, a medical student, has been volunteering at Al-Aqsa Hospital in central Gaza. The harsh realities of war are profoundly altering their daily lives.
These are trying times indeed. Let's continue.
The situation in Gaza continues to be challenging. The retaliatory campaign launched by Israel after the Hamas attack on October 7th has taken a heavy toll on the population.
How many people have been displaced?
An estimated 1 million Palestinians have been forced to seek shelter in Rafah. Many live in makeshift shelters under squalid conditions, struggling to access clean drinking water or food.
How are they bearing through this hardship?
It's difficult to fathom the reality they face every day. We'll continue to bring you their stories in the hope of providing an accurate picture. As we always say, understanding the full human impact of these events is an essential part of our mission here.
Absolutely. We look forward to sharing more of their experiences in our upcoming broadcasts. Stay tuned, everyone.
Thank you for joining us today on Hot Topic and Fresh News. We've delved into the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict, a topic that's both complex and intense. We appreciate your engagement and curiosity. Remember to subscribe and activate notifications so you won't miss our next episodes. Your support and interest fuel our mission. Share our content in your discussions, on social media, or even in your personal conversations. If you found value in our analysis, do leave us a comment.
Yes, and don't forget, we're with you every day, bringing the most pressing news stories to your ears. And trust me, we've got some fascinating stuff cooking up. So, stay tuned, folks.
We look forward to continuing this journey with you. Stay in the loop, keep your eyes on the news. Our channel's content will amuse.